As you keep me, so do I survive. Whatever you say is what I do. Wherever I look, there I see you dwelling. O my fearless Lord, in my tongue I chant your name. You are my 9 treasures, you are my storehouse. In you I find joy. I am imbued in your love. You are my support, you my glory. With you I am blended. You are my shelter and you are my anchoring support. I meditate on you alone, deep within my mind and body. I have obtained your secret from Guru. Through the true Guru, the one and only Lord is implanted within me. Servant Nanak has firmly grasped the support of the Lord Master. Gauri Gauri, 5th Guru. It torments us with the expression of pleasure and pain. It torments us in incarnation, in heaven and in hell. It afflicts the rich, the poor, and the glorious alike. Greed is the source of this illness and that torments us. Maya torments us in many ways, but the saints live, O Lord, under your shelter. It torments one who is intoxicated with selfish pride. It torments one who is occupied in the love of his children and wife. It torments one who is attached to his wealth of elephants, horses, and beautiful clothes. It torments one intoxicated with wine, beauty, and youth. It torments landlords, paupers, and lovers of pleasure. It torments the listeners through the sweet sound of music. It torments us through beautiful beds, palaces, and decorations. It torments those of us groping in darkness, spread by the 5 agents of evil. It torments one who acts when entangled in ego. It torments the householder and renouncer. It torments one having a character, lifestyle, and social status. It torments everyone except those died in the love of the Lord. The saints' fetters have been cut off by God, the King. How can Maya cling to them? Nanak says, one who has obtained the dust of the saints' feet, Maya does not come near him. Gauri Gauri, 5th Guru. The eyes are asleep to God, as in sin they gaze upon another's beauty. The ears are asleep to God, as they listen to slanderous stories. The tongue is asleep to God, as it desires for sweet flavors. The mind is asleep to God in the poisonous intoxication of wealth of Maya. Rare is the person who remains awake in this house. He receives his commodity in full. All of my friends are intoxicated with their own sensory pleasures. They have not cared for their home. The 5 thieves of evil passions are the plunderer and robbers. These thugs descend upon the unguarded village. Our mothers and fathers cannot save us from them. Friends and brothers cannot protect us from them. They cannot be restrained by wealth or cleverness. Only through the company of the holy can those villains be brought under control. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, sustainer of the world. For me, the dust of the saints' feet is the true treasure. In the company of the true Guru, one's investment remains intact. Nanak is awake in the love of the Supreme Lord. He alone is awake unto whom the Lord is merciful. The capital of this wealth and property of his shall remain full. Gauri Gauri, 5th Guru, in whose power are the kings and emperors, in whose power is the whole world, by whose doing everything happens. None is outside this absolute power. Offer your prayers to your true Guru, he shall accomplish all your affairs. The darbar of his court is the most exalted of all. His name is the support of all his devotees. The perfect master is pervading everywhere. His glory is visible in each and every heart. By contemplating on whom is the home of sorrow abolished, by contemplating on whom the messenger of death does not meddle with you, by contemplating on whom the lifeless dry becomes the living green, by contemplating on whom do the sinking stones float. I salute and hail the society of the saints. The name of the Lord is the breath of the life of his servant. Says Nanak, the Lord has heard my prayers. By grace of saints, I have found abode in the name of the Lord. Gauri Gaureri, 5th Guru. By the blessed vision of the true Guru's darshan, the fire of desire is quenched. Meeting the true Guru, ego is erased. In the company of the true Guru, the mind does not waver. By the Guru's teaching, the Gurmukh speaks the ambrosial word of Gurbani, the elixir hymns. He who is imbued with the True One sees the True One pervading the whole world. I have become serene and peaceful, knowing the Lord through the Guru. By the grace of the holy saints, one chants the Lord's name. By the grace of the holy, one sings the Lord's praises. By the grace of the holy, all pains are erased. By the grace of the holy, one is released from the bondage. By the kind mercy of the holy, emotional attachments and doubts are removed. Taking a bath in the dust of the feet of the holy is the true dharma. By the kindness of the holy, the Lord of universe becomes merciful. My soul is with the holy. Meditating on the merciful Lord, the treasure of compassion, I have secured a seat in the company of the holy. Unto me, a worthless person, the Lord has shown mercy. In the company of the holy, Nanak has taken to the name of the Lord. Gauri Gaureri, 5th Guru. In the company of the holy, I meditate on the Lord Guru. The Guru has given me the mantra of the name of the Lord. Shedding my ego, I have become free of hate. 24 hours I worship the Guru's feet. Since I have heard the praises of the Lord with my ears, my evil sense of alienation is eliminated. The Preserver Lord is the treasure of the poise, peace, and pleasure. He shall ultimately save me. My pain, pangs, dread, and doubt are effaced. He has mercifully saved me from coming and going in reincarnation. The Lord Himself beholds, speaks, and hears everything. O my mind, meditate on Him who is ever with thee. By the grace of holy saints, the light has drowned. The one Lord, the treasure of the excellences, is pervading in absolute perfection everywhere. Pure are those who speak, and sanctified are those who hear and sing forever and ever the glorious praises of the Lord of the universe. Says Nanak, unto whom the Lord bestows His mercy, all his efforts are accomplished. Gauri Gaureri, 5th Guru. He breaks our bonds and inspires us to chant the Lord's name. With the mind centered in the meditation on the true Lord, anguish is eradicated, and one comes to dwell in the peace. Such is the true Guru, the great giver. He alone is the bestower of peace, who inspires us to chant the name of the Lord. By His grace, He leads us to merge with Him. He, unto whom the Lord is kind, is granted the divine union with Him. He receives all treasures from the Guru. By shedding ego, the coming and going in birth and rebirth comes to an end. The Supreme Lord is renowned in the company of the holy. Unto His humble servant, the Lord has become merciful. The one Lord, the world cherisher, is the support of His humble servant. He is filled with the love for one God, and God's affection is ever in his mind. God's name is all the treasure of His servant.